You are welcome to Remit Trade Academy. My name is Paradise and I will be bringing you this cryptocurrency video. Right here, Bitcoin is sitting at approximately $38,287 level at this area. And the question is, are we going to see more dip to the downside? And what are we going to expect in relation to the BTC dominance right here and also on the 1 day time frame? So all of this and more in today's video, so watch the video till the end. If you are new to this channel or you've not subscribed to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification. Also check the channel for other informative and educational content. So let's dive right into today's video. If you look at the 3 days chart here, if you discover something very important on the Bitcoin chart at this area, you see when Bitcoin was going right up from this point, market go right up and then come right down at this area using the RSI, and then when we see a breakout on this very trend line, which is a resistance line here, a breakout here, market move to the upside. See, market moves slightly to the upside, then market go down as well at this area, then a breakout on this, market move up. Market move up slightly, meet this resistance and consolidate within this level. We see the same thing happen right here. Markets go down and then a breakout. If I draw this from this area right to this point, so a breakout also means that market will go up, and we see right here market explode to the upside. We see the market move far way up to this very level, and then we'll start to see the market dip down from this level at this area. Market go right down, and then we see the RSI dip right down, almost touching the oversold condition around this area, and then we see a breakout. This breakout right here on the RSI on this trend line, which also signifies that the bears are not longer in the market and the bulls are ready to take control of the market around this area, and the market move right up. We see another one at this area in form of a short retracement before we see the market move to the upside at this area. Now it has been respecting in previous price action. So if you look at this, markets go right down into this area, and then right now we are seeing the market at this very level, and we see the market touch the oversold territory at this area, and we have seen a breakout on this very trend line. So what you should be expecting right now, we have potential to see much more of bullish momentum on Bitcoin to the upside than expecting a bearish move on BTC. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin cannot potentially go back right down a little bit. If you look at this, you see the market has already broken this very trend line, and we want to see significant volume. After we see significant volume, then that means market is going to ride back up. So this is what I just find out on the 3 days time frame. If you go back here to the 1 day chart, you discover that market right now is at this very strong level of support. So we have right here, this is a strong support right here, which is now resistance at this area. And then if you go back right, you see resistance at this point, resistance at this point as well. So all of these have a very important part to play on Bitcoin. If you look at it as well, you discover that market move right down. You see retracement at this area, market move down again, retracement, you see market move down, retracement, and then market is down right here. You see this retracement in the market. So possibly we could see the market come back down a little bit before we'll see the next move to the market. In my previous video, I talked about that if I see a fail swing on this very area, then that means that market is going to go right up. Not only that, if you look at this very trend line, we should expect this trend line to be broken. Then this very strong support level, which will resist the market at the area of 41 and 42k level, should also be broken to confirm that the bulls are really in the market around this very area. So these are what I am looking out for on the long term on BTC USD. So right now we should expect the market to go back down a little bit before we want to see a breakout on the trend line for market to pick back to the upside. So if you look at the 4-hour chart right at this point, we are seeing a ascending triangle at this area, and our ascending triangle is a bullish pattern. So if you want to take this trade, then you have to ensure that this very strong resistance is broken. We see resistance right at this point, we see a spike of this resistance, and we see a resistance right here as well. So at this point, we want to see the market break out on this very area. We could possibly see the market come back right down and touch this resistance and come into this area before we actually see a breakout on this very resistance line at this very area. So this is what I am looking out for on BTC. And then if you see a breakdown, if market breakdown on this very move, I'm looking at the first support here, then the second support here to hold the market for it to move back to the upside. But if we see a breakout on this resistance line at this area, where should our targets be? Just like we know from chart pattern that if we see a triangular pattern, in this case an ascending triangle, then that means the bottom right here should be our target. So from here to this area should be the target we should be looking out for if we see a breakout. So our target should be, we are looking at approximately $41,800 level around this area. This is what the target should look like if you take a trade, if you see a breakout on this very resistance line on the 4-hour chart. So right now, I am expecting the market to go back right down, either break this to come to this very area of support before the market to move back up, or we should see a breakout on this resistance level and market to move to the upside. So this is what I am looking out for in the immediate short term, in the next coming days. So what is your thought? Do you still think market is going to go back down just like we see on the higher time frame? Comment below. If you are new to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification, and also check the channel for other informative and educational content. Then one more thing, guys, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, I have already predicted that market is going to go down, and then we see a sharp move to the upside around this area, but this resistance line right here was not broken. Market is down now. So what I'm expecting right now for Bitcoin to have a very impulsive move from this area to the upside is a move in the Bitcoin dominance from this area after this retracement that is coming into the market right now. So I am expecting an impulse to the upside for us to see a great move from here to the upside as well on the Bitcoin dominance chart in relation to the BTC chart. So if you've not registered on Binance, okxcrypto.com, please check the link in the description and also do your registration right away. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.